The prominent Brexiteer urged Brussels to adhere to its own treaties, claiming the EU's approach to the Brexit negotiations is a crazy way to pretend we're friends and good neighbours. The Tory MP argued allowing the UK to leave the Brussels bloc without a deal will have serious consequences on French farmers and German motor industries who will have to trade with the UK under newly imposed tariffs. It's a crazy way of pretending we're friends and neighbours and cooperating together, Bernard JenkinHe told Sky News. The sensible thing to do would be to agree and accept the United Kingdom is leaving the European Union, leaving the customs union, leaving the single market, and to make some sensible arrangements for that to happen as smoothly as possible. All the French farmers who export very substantial food and produce to the United Kingdom, we have a big trade deficit in food with France, for example, aren't going to be very happy if we leave without an agreement, and the EU is insisting that there should be tariffs on trade between the EU and the UK. I don't think the German motor industry wants it either, paying 10% extra to export cars to the United Kingdom. Brexit News. Bernard Jenkin urges EU leaders to come to a sensible agreement or face no deal. Image Sky Getty. It's a crazy way of pretending we're friends and neighbours and cooperating together. Article 8 of the EU Treaty requires the EU to be a good neighbour to its neighbouring states, and that includes the United Kingdom. They should look at their own treaties. The warning comes as Prime Minister Theresa May continues to struggle to convince EU leaders to drop the controversial backstop arrangement included in the Brexit withdrawal agreement. On Thursday, the Prime Minister held talks with the President of the European Commission Jean-Claude Juncker and the European Council President Donald Tusk to try to find a solution to Brexit deadlock. Theresa May said that she held robust discussions with the senior EU figures and had agreed with the President of the European Commission that talks with Brussels would start to try break through issues surrounding the backstop element of the withdrawal agreement. But after the meeting, President Juncker made it clear that the EU would not open the withdrawal agreement, but he said he could negotiate the wording to the political declaration agreed by the EU 27, the European Commission statement said. Despite the challenges, the two leaders agreed that the teams should hold talks as to whether a way through can be found that would gain the broadest possible support in the UK Parliament and respect the guidelines agreed by the European Council. The Prime Minister and the President will meet again before the end of February to take stock of these discussions.